Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Ascending Souls Journey. I'm Lorianne here to give you a special love and relationship reading for the holiday season from November 25th all the way through the beginning, rolling into 2021, where we're going to look at actual love. Now, this could be in family, and it can be romantic, and I'm going to be as clear as I can throughout the reading. But what I'm getting for you right now is I'm hearing this song where they are, bells will be ringing. Okay, it's Christmas season, and some of you might be feeling a little bit of the blues. But what I'm getting underneath is you got a big surprise coming. So for some of you, this could be you out of the blue just going to see somebody that you love and you miss, or they're coming to see you. If it isn't physically seeing, you're going to communicate with them. Yeah, absolutely. We've got the Knight of Wands. This is taking action into what brings you excitement and joy and adventure. So if you're feeling the holiday blues, what is it you can do? Look online, because somewhere along the line, if this is romance, hubba, you got somebody there waiting for you. They are going to look at you and they are going to be just as drawn to you as you are to them. For a lot of you, though, this is somebody that I feel you are very deeply, and that's romance. This is somebody you are connected with. This could be a parent, okay, a parent-child relationship, it's not an ex-lover. It is not an ex-lover. This would be like a family person that you have been separated with, where there's still that intensity, like the two of you might have got along like peas in a pod, and then the separation came in, the world came in, somebody created a lie that broke the two of you apart, something like that, you know. And that's what we're seeing, where truth is finally coming out, and that's good truth. There was an ending with this person, Virgo. The Death card is about an ending, and they're saying, be you, be who you really are. The Hermit is all about you going within, and you can figure out, can we change this? If this is somebody that you love, that just kind of stirs you from deep within on a romantic level, oh boy, you've got an opportunity to actually transform it. But with this, you have to make certain that they too have gone through their own changes, that anything that may have had you questioning, to look within. You see there's a snake there, right? Anybody that had anything to do with you questioning whether this was right, if there was something there, you're going to be reflecting on this. So if there was a little web built, that's what I'm getting. Like somebody lied to you about this person and you missed them terribly. And somebody lied to you, and it may have been so long now you don't even know what the lie was, right? We have the World card. This is a big distance between the two of you. You might live on two opposite ends of the country you're in, or in two separate countries, most definitely two different locations. But Virgo, you had to do the healing, right? The Four of Swords. This is about what happens after the Three of Swords, where I feel there is a need to reflect boundaries, but equally with that Seven of Wands, you know, that's boundaries, reestablishing what should or shouldn't, accountability, there's yours, all of that. But what I'm also seeing through this, Virgo, is you have an opportunity to redefine boundaries of something that is coming back around again. So I feel this is a family dynamic. This is a mother and a child, a father and a child, etc. It doesn't matter what age you guys are. It doesn't matter the age. It matters that parent-child relationship is on the verge of being redefined by reestablishing, okay, I want you in my life, but it's got to be like this. And the other one's like, okay, but I need to do this. You know how when you go to mediating, if you've ever done that before, which is like, whatever. But if you go to mediating, you can actually say, well, I want them on the holidays. And the other person says, well, that's not fair. I want them Christmas. So you go back and forth kind of energy. That kind of energy where you're establishing a new ground rule. If there were lies in the past, you may say, I will not listen to anybody else, and you can't listen to anybody else. If you heard something about me, come to me first, right? You know, that kind of a thing. But it's really, I'm hearing that it's an opportunity for you to turn something that has deep meaning to you. Again, it's bells will be ringing. It's Christmas time. You're singing the blues because you miss this person. So by reestablishing boundaries and looking at things from a totally different perspective, you can actually recreate it. I also had the Three of Wands and the Magician fall out. There may have been some manipulation, like I said. Absolutely, there may have been some manipulation. It flew out with the other two cards, and I didn't think it was important because the other two cards were my focus. But when you look at it, this is time and patience. It takes a long time to transform relationships. It takes a long time to see if there was a lie of deception. All it takes is one in a group of 100. That one person can say one lie and go underneath and convince 5 people, and those 5 people grow and grow and grow, where it turns into this web. That's what I feel took place. So whether this is romantic or whether it's a family dynamic, and I really feel for a lot of you, this is family. It's somebody you love so deeply. You know, parents and children have an unconditional bond. Not all relationships do, but this is definitely one of those. Now we have Maya's about school and study. You may have been studying the spiritual journey. You might have been looking on your end into whatever dynamic took place. Looking into studying, like, where are they? Where do they live? What's going on? They may have communicated with you. But Virgo, I feel that there hasn't been much communication, if any. We have the word true love. Now, true love is really, to me, it's unconditional love. That means I love you exactly the way you are. I don't want to change you. But yeah, I can't have this. So reestablishing the boundaries, right? I know you're an outspoken person, but you know, you have to speak up. I know that you don't express love very well, but you've got to show it even if you don't speak it. So it's just redefining the boundaries. This is a romance of a lifetime. So if this is a romantic situation, this is your person, and that's why you're singing the blues, Virgo. You miss them. They're the King of Wands, baby. You've got Leo, Aries, and Sag on here, but you also have Virgo, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra on the board as well. That's what I'm feeling energetically. Those are the main energies coming through. Whoever this person is, it doesn't matter what zodiac sign they are. It matters who they are. That's what matters, right? This is your one, and this is your person. This is your person. Now, I will tell you, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, I just did their reading, and it was like the love story of, oh, I want it to be my reading. I want it to be my life, right? That's how much love is coming through. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, check that one out. And this does coordinate with the Archangel Michael message that I did a couple of days ago. So you can check that. That's in the playlist under Angels, and we have the card of pride. We also have the card of change. This is somebody coming out of the ego, somebody who did go through a transformation, somebody who is able to come out of the ego to say, you know what? Yeah, let's reestablish boundaries. I want you in my life just as much as you want me and yours. So this is a beautiful coming around, and I'm hearing back around. This some of you already know. Some of you already know. Now, if this is new love for some of you, you might be in a totally different area of the world and have to communicate online and not be able to physically be in the room with them, but yet on the screen. I talk to people on virtual screen all the time, and I have been for the past 3 years. That's what I do with you guys. So we use the virtual screen for everything, and it's just like you and me being in the same room, except that the physical presence isn't there, but everything else is there. And this is going to lead you over the next 6 to 8 weeks. This is like Wow, this is change in a big, big way. Now, Virgo, you might have been a little bit stubborn. I'm just saying a little bit stubborn and stuck in that part of our thinking where there is no way. Because if you look back to March, a lot of people, and you may not know this, but a lot of people were like, oh my gosh, we have to wear a mask. That means we're never going to have love. I'll never have love again. That's how negative the world was when it shut down in March. But the truth is, you can have love in any kind of situation. World War II, people fell in love and they wound up being together after the war was over. Pride stops us from being able to redefine boundaries, and ego gets in the way of our healthy relationships. This is a whole dynamic, a whole transformation for you. So whoever this person is, whatever is going on with you, it's a very beautiful, positive message over the next 6 to 8 weeks. Have an amazing, happy holiday. Much love.